What's going on, everybody? My name is Brendan, and on this channel we talk all things endurance sports. Today's video is focused towards those new triathletes. I know, triathlon seems intense, it seems scary, it seems like you're just gonna go out there and have a heart attack. You have to push yourself so hard, that's just the way it is. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's the wrong point of view. In this video series, we're going to be talking about some things that will make your journey into triathlon just that little bit easier. These are things that I wish I would have known when I first started in the sports 3 years ago. Today, we're just going to focus on 3 things that I think really are important. These will help you get into the sport, get training, and enjoy it a little bit more. Make sure you're not burning out, making sure you're not going to hurt yourself, because that's one of the things that new triathletes are prone to. We get out there and we injure ourselves, and we want to avoid that at all costs, because a healthy triathlete is a fast triathlete, which means a happy triathlete. All right, without further ado, let's get into tip number 1. All right, tip number 1 is all about recovery. I did a video on this a few days ago, so I'll link it up above right here, and I hope you enjoyed that voice crack. I think that deserves a smash of the like button. But for real, you need to invest in some sort of recovery gear, whether that be a foam roller or a little spiky ball to roll your arches, just something to make sure that after your workouts and before your workouts, your muscles are getting that nice massage, able to recover better, and you're just gonna feel overall better. And did you know that you get faster in recovery, not in training? So you can train as hard and as fast as you want, but if you're not recovering properly, whether that be through sleep, food, or actual active recovery, which is the foam rolling and that type of stuff, you're gonna not get faster. So all these hard workouts, all they're doing is just making you dislike swimming, biking, and running. That's it. So make sure you new triathletes to recover. That's something I'm still working on. It's definitely not my biggest strength by any means, but I'm getting better. But I hope that you lay the foundation a little bit better than I did. That's the whole point. And tip number 2 is more of a soft skill rather than a hard training to get faster type deal. But I think everyone should join a triathlon club. That was something I did do very early on, and it's something that really helped me get introduced into the community, learn about all the local races, and the best part was we had a Facebook group, so people would post gear to give to new triathletes to save a bunch of money, and the sense of community is really key in triathlon, because for the most part, it's a solo sport. So having someone there that's going through the same type of training with you just makes it that much more enjoyable. One thing that my triathlon club does that it's invaluable is hold outdoor swimming sessions. So that means you're gonna go to a lake, they'll have a supervisor there, so a lifeguard to go along with you to make sure you're not gonna drown, because most of us triathletes aren't swimmers by nature. I, for example, am anything but a swimmer by nature, and getting used to the open water is something we all need to do if we're gonna do triathlon. And it's something that can be quite enjoyable once we get the hang of it. You're just gonna be swimming along, looking at the little fishies. Every now and then you will feel a piece of kelp or something and you will wanna have a heart attack. But that's just the name of the game. You're gonna get used to it. So make sure you join that triathlon club to have that sense of community and also have those veteran triathletes help you along in your journey. And like mine, you may have the benefit of having outdoor swim sessions and all that good stuff. Who knows what the benefits could be? They're endless. So make sure you find your local club. And last but not least, tip number 3 is something to do with training. And I've spoken about this thing a lot as well. When you first start training, make sure you're going at a low intensity. You don't want to go from sitting on the couch to going hard in every single workout. It's a recipe for disaster. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. What I used to do when I first started was go full out every run, every bike, every swim, and you know what? I was making quite a few trips to the physiotherapist, might I tell you. I'd say if it wasn't every month, it was at least every second month. I was going there with some sort of niggle of some sort. It was not fun. So if you go out there at a low intensity, make sure your body's getting used to what it's like to swim, bike, and run, and then add in the intensity as you get more fit, you will 100% be more well-rounded, because training at low intensity has the same aerobic benefit as training at high intensities. There are slight differences. I know someone's gonna come at me in the comments and say I'm wrong, but for the most part, your aerobic capacity is getting increased even if you're just doing a low intensity workout. The best thing about low intensity workouts is that you can repeat them day in and day out. You're not gonna get sore, so you're not gonna hate it. You're gonna be able to build that nice aerobic engine. I also did a video on that, so I'll link that up here. And you're gonna be able to go faster for longer. And that's what triathlon is. It's not an all-out sprint. We should have a little bit of speed behind us if we want to be competitive, but for the most part, all we really want to do in triathlon is to train our body to be able to go a long distance, and you can do that effectively by training at low intensities. I promise, it's possible. It is possible. Okay, and that's the 3 tips for today, folks. We're going to be doing a follow-up video with 3 more tips to help you become a better and faster overall triathlete by laying the foundations before you even start. You don't want to play catch up like I do. I want to give you guys the information right now. So if that sounds like something you're into, if you want to be a faster, fitter, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say a more sexy triathlete. No returns though. If you want to be that type of triathlete, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're coming back here each and every day, giving you folks the knowledge, the journeys, the experiences. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Remember, keep seeking discomfort and never stop smiling. See you tomorrow.